Rebel Yell podcast on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Our podcast presented by our good friends at Edgar Snyder and Associates. They've been helping folks in southwestern Pennsylvania since 1982. If you need their help, edgarsnyder.com. Well, we are here to salute our WPIAL softball player of the week, and she's one of those players that you can pretty much take any week, and she's got a pretty good shot at being the POW. We say hello to an old friend, Bailey Barnyak of Carmichaels, now a senior at Carmichaels High School. Kind enough to join us. Bailey, congrats on your continued success.
Thank you, Don. Thank you.
Yeah, we had you as a sophomore. We had you on as a junior. Mm-hmm. So what's new? What's going on? What's anything since we last chatted that is new in the life of young Bailey?
Oh gosh, I mean, same old.
Okay.
It's all softball, constantly, but that's how I like it.
Yep.
I finally decided where I'm going to college.
Well, we were going to get to it, but why don't we start now and talk, or well, you can make an announcement, although it's out there anyway. But
yeah.
Talk about where you're going and why.
Yeah, so I decided on IUP. I didn't even want to tour that school. It was my mom's idea, and we went up there, and I just loved everything about it. I loved the environment, and I especially loved Coach Shauna. She was great. She was very welcoming, and I did an overnight visit, so I got to meet a lot of the girls, and they were all so welcoming, and it just had a great environment, and I loved everything about it. So,
can you share with us where some of the other schools that you may have been looking at or considered before the epiphany of IUP?
I went on, maybe about like 5 or 6 other tours. I was at Salem, West Virginia. I went to UPJ. I did a tour around Slippery Rock, and I did Fairmont too. So a couple of those PSAC schools that I was looking at, yeah.
So you decided on IUP. Now, give me a rough estimate from your house there in Greene County to the campus in Indiana. What are we talking about time-wise for the travel?
I want to say it's about like an hour 40.
Ooh.
So it's not bad. Listen,
no.
It's far, but it's not too far.
But family, mom/producer of this podcast, not too. They can still make that trip rather easily. That's good. Do you have any idea what you want to study?
Right now, my major is nursing. So.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm hoping I stick that out because I'm really interested in the medical field stuff. Right now I'm taking a EMT course through my high school. So,
good.
Yeah. So I enjoy all that stuff.
Wow. So now what are you learning? And that's, I didn't even know that is something that high schools offer. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you were learning in that course?
Oh gosh. I mean, everything an EMT does. I don't know. CPR, ambulance. I don't know. Think about, have you been on an ambulance? I mean, all that stuff.
Unfortunately, yes, I have.
Well, all that stuff.
Okay. All right. So you know how to crack a good joke to keep the patient, in a good frame of mind instead of panicking. So what about the Heimlich? Do you know that? That's kind of a basic.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So if I'm at a Carmichaels game and I go down, I mean, you'll save the day, right?
Well, it depends. Am I locked in? Am I playing? Or you know what? I'd walk out for you, Dawn. I'd come give you the Heimlich and save the day, I guess.
Wow. So my fate depends on what team is batting, I guess.
Right. On what the situation
okay,
is.
Carmichaels is out in the field. I just got to hold on for another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Couple more pitches, I'll be there.
All right. I'll give you that. That's fair. The one thing in talking to seniors this time of year,
Mhm.
It can be pretty emotional because you're winding down the high school days, and there's a lot of excitement for what's to come. And I'm taking sports out of this, just general high school life.
Right. Right.
Um, but it's kind of emotional as well. First of all, it's busy. You got all kind of things going on beside the fact that you and your team are headed toward a section championship and hopefully a district championship.
Yeah.
But you have the dances and all the social stuff, and then of course graduation and everything.
Right.
It's a very emotional time. Has any of that hit you yet, or are you still, you know, probably a month away from all of that emotion coming?
Honestly, it really hasn't hit me yet. You said take the sports out of it, but with softball like coming to an end here, it's definitely that's kind of making it be like, whoa, I guess it's almost like time's almost up. But yeah, other than that, it hasn't really hit me yet.
Yeah, because the whole mindset changes, right? I mean, your first 3 years, and you guys have had great success in your time there at Carmichael's.
Yeah.
You have, you lose, the season's over,
Hmm.
usually in the state playoffs. You lose, it stinks. Oh, okay, don't worry, we'll be back next year. Well,
Right.
this is it, right?
Right. But dang it, Dawn, I didn't think about that. Not yet.
Well, it'll come naturally, I think, come next month. Right now, you're
You're right.
still regular season and all that other
Yeah.
stuff's not going on yet. So
Yeah.
um, it will come, but it will be very emotional and in a good way because there's
Yeah.
still a lot of teammates or friends at school that you'll keep in touch with while you
Right.
journey, and they also journey off to different places. But
Right.
there are also a lot of folks that you probably won't see for at least a long time.
Yeah.
Um, so the season,
Hmm.
again, success. You have had close but no cigar. You and the Mighty Mikes in your time there. WPIL runner up your freshman year.
Yes.
WPIL runner up your junior year.
Yep.
Um, how much has that driven you and your fellow seniors toward making sure we've got our silver? Now let's get some gold.
I mean, it's driven us every year. That's been the goal every year. So hopefully, I'm thinking this year. I mean, we lost a important portion of our team last year. Those seniors really helped us, and that was our team. But this team this year, I mean, coming into the season, I was honestly a little bit worried. I'm like, this is a younger team. These girls
Sure.
are young. They don't have all this experience yet. But it's been amazing so far. I mean, we have great team chemistry. It's and a lot of these girls are like they're super athletic and it's been great so far. So
A lot better than maybe you suspected.
definitely a lot better
Yeah,
than I suspected, and I think that a lot of these younger girls want the gold too. I mean,
sure.
they've never even had a taste of the silver yet, and they're like, "No, I don't even want to touch that stuff. Let's go right for the gold."
Well,
So
and
I'm
there's
like,
probably,
"This,
I mean, seriously, there's probably an admiration for you and the other seniors on this team because when they're in middle school and they see, you guys having great success and coming so close,
right,
there's probably that admiration and that
mhm,
feeling of, hey, let's win it for these guys.
right."
We'll have more opportunities. These guys won't. So that's probably a powerful drive for them as well.
I think that's definitely the case this year. I mean, they've been great so far.
You guys started the season with a little trip to Florida,
Yes, yeah.
Orlando. What were some of the highlights, whether you want to talk about on the field or just the team bonding off the field? What were some of the highlights of that trek? Because as you just mentioned, a lot of new faces, so that team bonding is important.
Definitely important, and it definitely worked. I think it's every 2 years we take a Florida trip. So we took one my sophomore year, and that one was great too. I mean, that was one of our closest teams we've had. But this really, especially with all these younger girls, it kind of made us all a family. I mean, it
Mm.
was a great experience. We So we'd spent our off days at Universal. So we were riding all these rides and stuff. It was super fun. And then we played, oh gosh, I think we did 2 JV games and 2 varsity games. And we won a varsity game and we lost a varsity game. But the
Right.
varsity game that we lost, honest to God, felt like a playoff game. Like it felt
Wow.
like it felt like a state championship. It was amazing. It was so much fun. Even
Wow.
though we lost, it was like so fulfilling, and it really showed the younger girls like this is what it's like.
Yeah. Lost to Allentown, New Jersey
Yeah.
by 3-2. So it was a heck of a game, too.
It definitely was, yes.
Yeah. You mentioned riding the rides at Universal. Favorite ride, least favorite ride?
Ooh, Dawn, that's hard. I
asked the hard questions. That's my job.
mean, you're right. Okay, I love the big roller coasters. Ooh, this is hard. Definitely, the Hulk is definitely up there. The Hulk is one of my favorite rides ever. And the Velocicoaster is pretty cool too, but I think I have to put Hulk at number 1.
All right, so Hulk's one. So what is one that if you never rode again, you'd be okay with?
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
There's got to be one that you're even if it wasn't a ride that you hated, it's got to be a ride where you're like, well, that hour and a half wait in line wasn't worth it.
Listen, okay. I love this ride. It's not a ride that I hate, but the line is so long. It's Hagrid's Motorbikes, and it is the most fun ride ever, but it's like 30 seconds long, and we were in line for like 4.5 hours. But that's a great ride. So I don't know. I love roller coasters. They're my favorite.
Okay. Which would Kennywood be your closest amusement park?
I think yeah. I haven't been to Kennywood in a while.
All right. Then I won't ask any because they're popping up with new roller coasters all the time. Do you have a favorite ride from Kennywood?
Gosh, I can't even think of a ride at Kennywood.
It's been
so long since I've been there.
Yeah. All right.
My goodness.
Well, then we'll get off the amusement park questions, and we'll get back to the softball questions, which is where you thrive. How much fun has it been? And of course, it's fun because you guys have had success, but nonetheless, to prepare you, sometimes you get into you can't control what section you're in.
Right.
And sometimes you're in a section where the competition, isn't at your level and you just sort of cruise to a section championship.
Right.
You guys have clinched at least a share of the section title. You win it outright if you can beat Avella on Monday.
Yes.
And this is a section where you earned it. I mean, West Green, Jefferson Morgan having a fantastic season as well. Yeah. How much fun is it? Because I know there's that Greene County rivalry, but also because the games are usually pretty competitive, it has playoff type atmosphere.
I mean, those games in our section are always my favorite to play. Jefferson and West Green, they're both great teams, and it's always a battle between them. So those are always super fun to play.
The only blemish on the Mighty Mike's section record at least, April 10th, you guys went to Jefferson Morgan, extra innings, lose in 8. Tough one, but a lot of coaches will say, sometimes you learn more from a loss than you do from a victory.
Right.
Is that not the case? Is it the case? What did you guys take from that Rockets loss? Because you guys haven't lost since.
Well, Dawn, I don't like to think that way. You lose. It's a better lesson. I like to win. Winning is a huge thing for me. But honestly, that loss opened up our eyes. I mean, like you said, our section, sometimes it feels like we can just cruise through to a section championship, but that's not the case, especially with those teams like West Green and Jefferson.
Sure.
It's always going to be a difficult game, a game we have to be like locked in for. So definitely opened our eyes.
If you think about it, then a lesson was learned.
A lesson was learned in the loss. You're right. You're right.
It sucks at the time, but you know what? When you're weeks or maybe months away,
Right.
or even years, you look back and you think,
Hmm.
maybe that was a good thing.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. No more lessons needed, though, this year.
Right.
All right.
No more lessons. I'm
That's
good on
right.
the lessons. I got it.
So you come into this past week.
Mhm.
Again, it's a jumbled mess. West Green, Jefferson Morgan, Carmichael's near the top of the section. You were coming off a victory, 3-1 victory over West Green
Yeah.
the previous week.
Mhm.
That was huge for you guys. That meant a section or a series sweep of the Pioneers. You begin with victories, 10-0 over Charleroi on Monday.
Yes.
The next day, 14-0 over Beth Center. I think you gave up a combined 1 hit in those 2 games. When you see Jefferson Morgan at the end of the week, those 2 games, is it easy to focus knowing that game against Jefferson Morgan means nothing if we goof up and mess up and lose here? Or what was it a challenge to stay focused?
In the first 2 games? Honestly, it wasn't. I think we have a lot of confidence as a team. Like when it comes to when it's game time, it's game time, and we're ready to go no matter who we're playing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, then that leads me to another question because very businesslike. You take care of business. Doesn't matter who's in the other dugout. We're here to play. We're ready to go, and that's good. That's a kind of a mature way of approaching it, and that's good. But my next question would be when you're playing West Green, when you're playing Jefferson Morgan, for you, does it feel different?
Yeah, it does. Honestly, it kind of puts my heart in my stomach a little bit. But that's how I like to play. Those games are so fulfilling. Like when we were in Florida, and we played that New Jersey team, I did not expect to go into that game feeling like that, but that's how I ended up feeling. So that's my favorite way to play. Those nail biter games, absolute favorite.
Do you feel? I think the evidence shows yes when it comes to your pitching, but let's switch things to your offense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel because of that extra adrenaline that you perform better?
Oh, 100%. It's kind of like you go out there and you're like, I have a job to do. I have to get it done.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. Nothing else. That's all.
All right, let's get to Friday then. After you take care of business against Charleroi and Beth Center, Charleroi non-section, Beth Center another section victory. You guys get the matchup with Jefferson Morgan. A little extra step for you guys, knowing that this is the team that beat us last time.
Right, definitely. I mean, going into that game, we were like, let's just put our heads down and get it done. That's what we got to do.
You guys fell behind, correct me?
Yeah, right? We did. Yeah, Jefferson was first on the board during that game, but after that, I don't think because it was 3-1.
Yeah. So you guys come back, score 3 unanswered, and win 3-1. So now you're in good position. It's not only a section title. That's nice. The school gets a plaque, and they'll add 2026 on a banner somewhere.
Yeah.
As far as section titles, and that's good. When you come back, when your number's retired or whatever, they unveil the statue, the Bailey Barnyak statue. When you come back and you see those years, it'll bring back some memories.
Right.
But the most important thing is seeding. All right. I mean,
yes.
It appears that your old nemesis Union is having themselves quite the year. So with the fact that you finished strong now, either you guys or the Scotties are going to be in that top seed. The other one's going to be in the number 2 seed. And at least you guys are apart from each other until the championship.
Right. I hope we make it back there. I really do. I say it every year. This is the last year I got, though.
That's right. That's
laying
right.
It all on the line, Dawn.
And it's not me. It's not my style to bring up bad memories. But right now, Carmichaels is 0-2 in championship games against the Scotties.
This is true.
Again, it's not my style to bring up bad memories.
I mean, it's just the facts. It's fine.
I'm going to read down your numbers offensively, and in the circle. You're going to go down as one of the best in the district, in the circle, especially from Carmichael's, definitely. But here are your numbers: 11-3, 0.43 earned run average, 81 in the third innings, 5 earned runs is all you've given up. 16 hits is all you've given up. Walks 16, which is impressive, and 143 strikeouts. I'm not sure how you aren't thrilled with those numbers, but do you feel that you have improved and gotten better each year?
Definitely. I mean, that's all it's been. I mean, softball is typically a year-round thing for me, and the off season is just a huge part of that. Every year, it's working on something new.
Yeah, you're playing travel ball, and then even when that's over, you're working on little nuances, whether it's your hitting or your pitching.
Yeah.
How's the arm?
Knock on wood, it's been great. Yeah. So,
have you ever had a year where you go from high school ball into travel ball, and was there ever a time where, not due to injury,
right,
but you just felt, man, I could use a break?
Tired? Yeah. The biggest year that happened for me was definitely my sophomore year. Throughout the high school season, I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but I was hitting my elbow off my side, and I just had this huge bruise on my elbow, and it was like this big. Finally, we got that squared away and stuff. Thank goodness.
Did you know you were doing it?
Oh yeah, I knew I was doing it because it hurt. But yeah, so that was happening during my sophomore season of high school, and then I think I played maybe 1 or 2 travel ball games that year, and I was like, I can't. This needs like rest. Yeah. This needs fixed. And thankfully we got that fixed for my junior season.
Hardly one-dimensional. Your numbers are phenomenal pitching wise, but as I was going to say, you're hardly one-dimensional. 487 batting average. Mm-hmm. With a home run and 13 RBI. Who did you hit the home run against?
Mapletown.
Okay. Over the fence, or is that one where you just kept running?
Over the fence.
Okay, all right. Did you Cadillac into home plate, or do you run those?
Honestly, I wasn't even sure it went over. When I was rounding second, the umpire did something, and he like pointed at second base, and I was like, did it like bounce out over the fence? Like, is that a ground rule double? I was like, what happened? And I just kept running, and he didn't stop me. So I was like, okay, I guess.
Whatever. So how do you feel your season has gone at the plate?
This is definitely one of my most confident years at the plate. I usually I wouldn't say I'm in my head at the plate, but I'm definitely just like, okay, I have to hit the ball. I have to hit it good too. But that's not how it's been at all this year. It's just see ball, hit ball, kind of.
Yeah.
It's what I'm working with this year, and so far it's been going pretty good. So I'm not changing it.
Now, at the collegiate level, and excuse me for my ignorance, but if you pitch, do you also get a chance to hit?
I'm hoping.
Okay.
That's hopefully the plan. I think I talked to Coach Shauna about shortstop too, and I'm hoping that works out too. But yeah.
But how much shortstop do you play? Because you're always in the circle.
Right. I play shortstop a lot more during travel season. Actually, that's the only time I play it. I mean, with Karis at short, we don't.
Right.
Yeah, but so yeah, I'm usually at short during travel season.
So you don't pitch much in travel season?
Oh no, I pitch too.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
if I'm not, I play with Sydney Seckley. So
Oh, from South Park,
we're
yeah.
yeah, we're back and forth. She's pitching, I'm playing short. She's
It-
playing
It's
short, I'm pitching. It's yeah.
and how ironic. She was our player of the week last week. So,
I heard. Yeah,
so
congratulations
there
to
you
her.
go. Back,
Yeah.
it's back. It's like travel ball right now.
Oh yeah.
So, um, confident, healthy,
Mhm.
ready to go. Will it be tough over these next couple weeks? Because you do have the section game against the Vela Monday. Then it's pretty much 2 weeks of some non-section games,
Yeah.
but just waiting to see where the bracket will, where you guys will be in the bracket and when the playoffs start and all that. Is that a time where you really got to focus in on what you're doing? Because you don't
I
want to
mean,
miss that.
right, that's true. Honestly, every past years it's just been day by day for me. Like kind of take it day by day. I mean, what happens happens, and we just what we get is what we get.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to. It's still a game. It doesn't matter who we're facing.
Sure,
It's still a game.
sure. Short list of contenders in Class A, I would say the Carmichaels Mighty Mikes. Again, they've clinched at least a share of the section title, win it outright Monday with a victory over Avella. And our player of the week has been a big part of their success over the last 4 years. Do you watch sports at all? Like on TV whenever you have some downtime?
I mean, when it's on, college softball is always super fun to watch.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's the big team this year?
Who in college softball?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was it Oklahoma that just beat Texas? I don't know. Someone just beat Texas, and I know that Texas won last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't remember who just beat them, but yeah.
Any other sport besides softball you like to watch?
Oh gosh, I mean, baseball can be fun, but it's slower, so it's not the same. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I don't know baseball. I watch football too, but that's about it.
When you're not playing softball, you're done. You know, you're off season, whatever that is. How often? And this is something that, especially for pitchers, I wonder about. What's your workout regimen? Do you lift weights? How's that all work out?
I mean, especially with deciding on IUP, I've definitely been in the off season trying to work out more. But so yeah,
I mean, weights and stuff.
Yeah, like maybe like 3 days a week in the off season, and then you gotta get in a bullpen here and there.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
yeah.
Are you benching like what, 350, 400?
Oh gosh, you know it, Dawn. Come on now.
I know. I wanted to go low estimate. I didn't want to embarrass any of our listeners. So all right. Remind me now. I always ask food questions.
Oh yes.
And since this might be our last visit, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not doing any small college podcast. I apologize for that.
You'll have to start one now. Come on.
That's right, because Lord knows I have so much free time. So what the heck?
Right.
So favorite breakfast.
Oh my goodness. I love I love breakfast sandwiches. Like if you get or dippy eggs, that's good too. But I also like waffles, but you put Nutella on them. Have you ever tried it? Yeah, I see the face you just made. Yeah. I want you to try it.
Well, I got nut allergies, so.
Oh, dang it.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's fine.
Something I've had to live with. So are you, when you said breakfast sandwiches, are we talking, do you prefer English muffin? Do you prefer just toast? Do you prefer muffin or Bagels.
Ooh. Honestly, just toast. I mean, those all sound good though, but just like regular toast, bacon, egg, some cheese maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Melted cheese.
Yes, of course, of course.
What kind of cheese are we preferring?
Gosh. Oh my gosh. What is it? What's it called?
I feel bad stumping you like this. But
No, it's okay. It's the white cheese, and it's like spicy a little bit. What's it called? I think it starts with a P.
Provolone?
No. Provolone. Yeah.
Oh, provolone.
That's
okay.
Maybe. I don't
know.
It sounds right.
It's white cheese though.
Yeah, but it's a little bit spicy.
Colby Jack? No.
Maybe. I don't know. No. I don't speak all the cheese language. I don't.
I don't either. I couldn't. I know that provolone's white. I know that. So
yeah.
How about lunch? Do you usually just have a sandwich? Do you have something fancy? I don't know.
I mean, listen.
I think Bailey. I think fancy.
Oh, well, thank you, Dawn. But I'm gonna tell you what. Every game day, I text my grandma and I'm like, "Can you please bring me Subway for lunch?" And she almost every time follows through. I love Subway.
Grandma, let's give it up for Grandma.
Yeah, round of applause for her.
Huh? What kind? Now, what is it? The same sandwich all the time, or does she mix it up?
Oh yeah. I don't switch anything up. I get the All-American Club. So good.
Toasted?
No, I just do the bacon toasted. I like a little like a cold sandwich.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Before we get to dinners, what other superstitions do you have? Game day superstitions?
Oh gosh, I don't know. There's definitely a couple, but I can't even think of them right now. Like it's just become second nature. It's just like part of my routine, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's what.
well,
yeah. Well. All right, dinner. Favorite dinner?
Oh gosh, I think I said this last time, but steak's always good.
And you like it? I think you like it. If memory serves, let me guess.
Go ahead, take your time.
Because I think I'm not going to take my time. We're already 40 minutes into this thing. I would say, because I thought that we were simpatico.
Yeah.
Medium well.
Medium? Oh no, not medium well. Come on now. I need to have a little bit of redness in my steak.
So you're medium rare.
Yeah, duh.
That's probably, I think that is the most common.
Yeah, I could do a medium. I could dabble in a medium, but medium rare is definitely my go-to. And I have to have A1 with my steak.
Yes, that's a good call.
Can't eat steak without A1.
I can, but I prefer to have it with A1. That's a good call. The only red I want to see is if I slice my finger cutting, and there's I don't need any red coming from my steak. But I'm the minority, and I accept that. Bailey, again, we thank you for your time. Congratulations on your tremendous season and a big week this past week with 3 wins, 2 section wins, and the big victory over Jefferson Morgan to seal the section championship. Good luck in the playoffs, both the district and the state, and I hope to see you along the way.
Yeah, thank you, Dawn. You too. Thanks for having me.
All right, Bailey Barnyak of the Carmichaels Mighty Mike. She's all grown up. She's a senior now.
So sad.
Kind enough to join us as our WPIAL softball player of the week. We thank our good friends at Edgar Snyder and Associates and our producer extraordinaire and also IUP grad, Chris Lackner. I'm Don Rebel, not an IUP grad, and I thank you for joining us on the Rebel Yell podcast on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.